Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to change fuel pump, which is under the seat on this 2000 BMW 540i. So let's get straight to it. So it's under the seat, so the seat's got to come out. Okay. It's usually on the passenger, passenger side. This is gonna all crack. And let's see if I can just get a flathead and go around it. Alright, so got my flathead. See if I can just slice through this. You can realistically lift it from here, but I would rather just get it done through here. Okay, now comes the part where you gotta use your Phillips. I'm hoping it's one of these, because otherwise we'll have to drop the tank. I have never done it on these cars before, but just hoping I don't get embarrassed, as this is supposedly how you do it. That might look like it right there. Alright, so we got to the connector, and this one, you just push on it like this. You push on the frame. Okay. Next thing you want to do is get a bigger flathead and hammer this ring. Alright, so it's gonna go ahead and hammer on this so we can get it unlocked. Alright, let's see. Let's try with this one. Okay. I'll use a new one. Jeez, bro, you filled this up to the rim.
Nah, for real?
Yeah. The fuel pump is here, though, I'll tell you that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like super, super full.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm assuming?
Yeah. So
that's good, yeah.
it's leaking it outside though.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
good, yeah. Yeah, I just want it to smell like gas.
It will for a little bit and then it'll go away because it's volatile.
Here, just dump this.
Alright.
You got the fuel pump right when you want me to hand it to you?
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. I gotta take this one.
Yeah, just do your magic.
Dude, this thing like plugs into a place, like specific place. Yeah, you can see that it plugs in a specific place right here, so you gotta be specific.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the old one. When you're changing it, you only change this side. You never change the upper side unless you want to. So we're gonna take this out. These two. Actually, I don't need anything from. Oh, I do need them. Never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Then we're gonna take these out from here. So that way I don't get lost. I'm gonna grab this, and wherever this is coming from, I'll make sure to plug the other one in, so that way I don't plug it in the wrong one. We get the wrong signal. We're gonna have to do this again. So let's not do that. Okay. Brown one goes right here. Honestly, I think you can mess them up anyways. One is small, one is big, so. Okay, let's see. This is just a keeper. It looks like it's well kept. I don't need to swap that. I just need to disconnect this. Okay. All right. So just keep in mind, these were here and another loop, and that was it. And then this will connect here, and the kit that we have has all of the stuff that we need. Okay. I don't think we need any of these. I don't know what the hell these O-rings are for. But let me see if it's something important. So, I don't see O-rings here. I don't see an O-ring there, and I don't see an O-ring here. Oh, it's for this. See, probably just comes with a spare one. So, you see this, you'll have to install this in the... So, what I was saying is this looks like that. So this can only go in a specific way, because this might have to plug in somewhere and this will have to plug in somewhere. So, let's do this. So this has to look like this. Come on. If this doesn't go in easy, you can just use any type of grease. Okay, that looks like it's, yeah, right there. Okay, looks like we got it right. Okay, so I'm gonna use fuel injection hose clamps, and I'm gonna get the smallest one there is. I was supposed to put this before, but who cares? I don't think there's anything smaller than this that I have. Oops, over here. That's pretty much the same size. So. Alright, looks like we're in. Don't tighten it too much if you're using something like this, because it will break the. Okay, it's not turning or anything, so it's snug. You don't need to tighten it more than that. Alright. We're gonna re-tighten these. Okay. All right. Okay, this is the brand new one. Fish it right here. Let's go. Wait, how was this? We got this the wrong way. Yep, now we're good. Alright, so let me get a light so that way you guys can see where I'm gonna put this. Let me see if I can use my phone. Alright, so I'm gonna use my phone, and I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but right there's a hole that you need this thing right here to align with when you're installing this crap. So I was able to align it with the hole right here, and it's just pushed in place. It goes in a little weird, but you gotta thug it out with this. It's the dumbest design ever. So go ahead and put this in place. This should go like that. Has to go in there somewhere. Right here. Well, it has to go right here. Alright, cool. So all I gotta do.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. It's not impossible, bro. It's just annoying.
What happened? Like, did you have to wiggle it around? Or
Yeah. I don't know. I just pressed it in for the one time, and then the thing went in place. Yeah. I'm just aligning the grommet or the boot. All right. Looks like it's aligned, and then you just gotta push this. Dude, what the fuck, bro? So I just put the locking ring back in place. I had to use the OEM boot right here that goes around the fuel pump. My camera died, so that's why I wasn't able to capture that. But I'm trying to put the clamp that holds this in place. Let me see if I can tighten it just a tad more. Maybe I have to use a bigger size. Never mind. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put the connector back. It's in there. Alright, go start it, bro. So you're gonna see if this is working right here. We're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear a hum. Alright. Oh, it is working. Alright. So that's accessory mode. No, so take it out of accessory mode and put it in accessory mode again to prime the fuel pump. Okay. Okay, try to crank it. Give it a little time. Yeah, now it's good. There we go. All right, it was the fuel pump. That's how you do it, people. Currently gonna get the car jumped because it's still dead. I went ahead and put the seats back. Well, just that one seat. Go ahead and jump it. This was honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys while I'm getting this done, it wasn't the best, quick job. This was honestly a pain in the ass, especially that the stupid fuel pump is just positioned in a certain way where it's connected to a bracket or some shit like this. It just, I think it's kind of stupid. So anyways, let's get this started. All right, so fuel signal right here is working. It looks like we're good, so it's gonna be the end of the video. It's revving, so that means the fuel pump's working fine. If you have any questions, please let me know. See you later.